My name is Manpreet Deol. I graduated in 2015 from York House, and I just recently finished up my engineering undergraduate degree at the University of Calgary. I took mechanical engineering with a focus on biomedical engineering, and I'll be headed off to graduate school in a few days. Yeah, so I'll be headed off to the University of Oxford in a few days to start my master's degree in social science of the internet. So focused on how technology can be made more ethical, how algorithmically mediated systems and AI, so artificial intelligence, can be more inclusive for all individuals, all marginalized communities, all genders, and especially people with disabilities as well. So as these systems become more prevalent, as technology takes over, we have to ensure that these systems are inclusive of everyone. So that's what I hope to study abroad. I know I had known about the Rhodes Scholarship, but the nature of the odds and actually winning it, that's a whole other situation. So it's always on my vision board, but you can't think too much of it because there's just so many incredible people out there. So it's definitely very surreal, and I still have to pinch myself to tell myself that yes, I get to enjoy this next experience because it still doesn't feel real in many regards. I'm honestly incredibly excited to go over there. Not only to study in a place that's where Harry Potter was filmed there, so I'll be at Hogwarts, and that to me is incredibly exciting, but I think just to be around some incredible peers. I think the Rhodes community in a sense is a lot like the York House community in that it's global, it's full of these amazing and insightful and inclusive individuals all across the world, and then to be able to network with some of those educators, those peers, and those teachers and leaders. I think that's incredibly exciting for me, and then to further hone my own academic skills and leadership skills as well. So those are some of the things I'm most looking forward to. Well, I was completely envious when I saw the space because I know I echo the sentiment of so many of my Yorkie alumni peers because this space is just so fabulous. I think it really supports and encourages the ability to design and tinker and build and use your hands to actually design something. And I think I am reminded of so many long nights spent with my friends in the physics classroom, building contraptions for the physics Olympics competitions, or even some of my friends who were part of the drama team who were building stage props and sets. So I think it's really this multi-purpose space that has opportunities not just for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, but also the arts and humanities. So it is exciting to see this space, and it's exciting to see that it will be an area for young females in particular to be able to explore in a way that they don't have to face and fear judgment, and also face some of the gender discrimination that exists in some of these fields. So this is a very safe space, and I think it's a great way to ignite that spark in future engineers and future innovators and future designers to come. Yeah, to me, experiential learning was kind of the forefront of what I was able to do. The ability to ask questions in the classroom, to guide your own learning. I think it was just emphasized in a fabulous way. In addition, I think being challenged to think boldly outside of the curriculum and outside of the studies, just to ask your own questions and formulate your own questions about the world. So that inquiry-based learning as well. And then I think time management is something that I was able to hone, and I know it's like a lifelong skill that I've been able to use all throughout university, but just being part of sports teams, part of the senior concert band, in addition to taking rigorous academic courses, I was able to really start to formulate some of those skills which are ever prevalent in today's society. I think the first thing would just be to breathe. I think we expect so much of ourselves, and we want everything to be lined up perfectly. We want to be involved in everything, and we want to perform in everything to a very excellent extent. And yes, that will happen, but I think first and foremost it's important to center yourself and know that it's okay to not feel okay sometimes, and know that it's okay that the world is uncertain around us, so it's okay to feel some of that inside. So just breathe and take it easy, and things fall into place when you find out what you're passionate about, when you find out what makes you tick. and when you find a good group of friends that will support you. So I think breathe first. It's okay not to feel okay, and really look for those friends that are going to support you and be there for you on the good days where things are going great, but then also on the bad days when maybe things aren't going so well. If you take each day as it comes and continue to work hard, amazing things happen.